Meet Caroline. She's a pilot.
Very nice to meet you.
Her office, 30,000 feet in the air.
Maggie, are you ready to try it? Do you want to try flying it?
I flew, I landed, well, kind of. And then I went to go meet Scooter at Virgin Radio.
Come on in, we're excited to show you how it all works.
Awesome.
Great.
Maggie decided that she wanted to job shadow in a radio station to see how professionals do it. And we would suggest right now you go to a different radio station.
Two amazing people, two fantastic jobs. My name is Maggie, and me, I'm a job hunter. I travel across North America job shadowing hundreds of people to get to the bottom of what their job is really like. Yup, the true inside scoop on countless careers and the people behind them. We are job hunters. We are so excited to bring you this premiere season of Job Hunters. One of my most favorite things to ask youth nowadays is, what is it that you want to be when you grow up? Well, how are they supposed to answer that question if they don't really know what goes into a particular job? What if we could bring them an in-depth, inside look into a lot of these amazing, exciting careers based on people who are so passionate about what they do in order to make their decision a little bit easier? Having flown around a lot, I can honestly say I had no idea that so much goes into being a pilot. Let's take a look at one of the pilots at WestJet, Caroline.
You must be Caroline.
I am.
Very nice to meet you.
Hi, Maggie. Nice to meet you, too.
This is exciting.
Yes, it is.
Other than the fact that I had to get up at 4:30 in order to make it here to you today. I know.
Poor thing.
You guys put us on like a 7 a.m. flight, I think.
That's horrible.
I know. We had to get up at 4:30.
You all right? You're going to be okay? You're going to make it through the day?
I think I might survive, but it's very, very early. Very early.
Yeah, you got up almost as early as the pilots who flew your plane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Touche. I will stop my complaining right here, right now. I'm good with 4:30.
Okay.
4:30 is good. Are we flying anywhere today?
Of course.
We are.
That's what I do.
Nice.
My name is Caroline Garlick, and I am a WestJet owner. I'm a captain at WestJet. Flying the aircraft is wonderful. I love it. But it's also coordinating the efforts of a crew. Use your resources in order to fly our guests safely from point A to point B. I meet my crew at the gate. Then at that point, I get the paper flight plan and I do a briefing with my flight attendants, my first officer. After we've briefed, we go onto the aircraft and the flight attendants do their checks. Each pilot checks the flight deck. The redundancy of the two pilots is very important. And that's why people call it pilot co-pilot, but we are both pilots. We do our checks by doing the walk around the aircraft as well.
So why on God's green earth did you come to the outside of the airplane? Aren't you supposed to be sitting on the inside of the airplane?
That's right. I need to make sure visually that all the bits and pieces are on the aircraft. The aircraft is serviceable and...
And you as the captain do that?
Absolutely,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Either the captain or the first officer.
Oh,
yes.
wow. Paper, rock, scissors, and then...
That's right. Whoever flies gets to do the walk around. So we take turns flying.
Okay.
We're both pilots, even though one is called the pilot, one is called the co-pilot.
Good to know.
So we take turns flying and we take turns doing the radios.
Gotcha.
So,
and this is something that you would do before every flight?
before every single flight. Yes.
Okay, and it takes a few minutes, or is it like...
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. We go around, we just have to make sure it's all good.
Perfect. Let's go check out your plane.
All right, let's do it.
I have no idea what you just said, but I'm sure it's important.
It's a good thing.
Okay.
And of course, when we do the walk around, we have to make sure we don't get run over by any vehicles around, you know.
That would be good.
That would be good, yes.
Ready. Hand them over.
Really?
Thank you.
I came to WestJet because it's an amazing company. In fact, it's so good that my husband ended up following me as well to WestJet. Aviation is heavily dominated by males, for sure. As time goes on, there are more and more women discovering that aviation is available to them as well. I didn't know anybody in aviation. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. Saw an ad in the paper for a flight attendant and joined as a flight attendant. Really loved the lifestyle, but most of all, I discovered the flight deck, and I was able to find out the various routes that you can use to become a pilot. When I tried flying a little Cessna myself, I was bitten by the aviation bug, and I realized that this was the best job in the world. So I had found a great lifestyle and a great job to go along with it.
Now off to the Flight Training Center. I am currently standing on an $18 million awesome toy. I'm about to go inside where Caroline is waiting for me. We've had a great day so far. She's taken me all around the airport, all around the inside, all around the outside. We've checked her plane. It's been so much fun, but nothing like what I'm about to experience now, because I have a feeling, fingers crossed, she's going to let me land a plane. Let's go. Hey, Caroline, how are you?
Hey, Maggie, good, how are you?
Very good. After that little break, they told me I could find you in here.
Absolutely, well, make yourself comfortable.
Are you kidding?
Here we are, this is where I work.
Wow, this is your office.
Yes, this is my office.
Nice.
With the best view in the world.
The best view in the world, I hear ya.
absolutely.
You have a lot of buttons in your office.
Yes, I do.
Holy cow.
I do.
What's the purpose of machines like this?
So this is where we train. Every 6 months, we come into the simulator. We come in, they try to kill us, which sounds funny, but really, you want to be able to practice every kind of procedure
Every scenario out there.
every scenario out there. For the rest of your career, you will have training and checks.
Very nice.
So it's good. It keeps aviation safe. This is your control column.
Okay.
This is how you go up and down
Okay.
using the control column. You move left and right. Instead of pushing on the gas pedal, this is your
Okay,
gas.
that's my
right?
gas.
That's your gas.
Now you're talking.
Absolutely. Okay. So you push the thrust up in order to go faster, and you pull it back in order to go slower.
Nice.
Yeah. We're gonna buckle in now and get started.
Okay. Okay, seriously?
Seriously, it's like a little bit complicated, but there we go.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Hour later, I'm strapped in.
Okay, excellent. I absolutely love flying with the other guys, but when I get to fly with a female first officer, it's amazing. We have that extra bond.
This looks so cool.
V1,
V1.
rotate.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And positive rate. And usually the other pilot puts the gear up.
Right.
So
I did that on purpose so Caroline could train what it would be like if her co-pilot passed out, or in this case, had no idea what the heck she was doing, including buckling up her seatbelt.
break off after takeoff checklist is complete.
Because you fly real planes, how realistic would you say this feels compared to flying a real plane?
Pretty realistic.
Pretty realistic. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Maggie, are you ready to try it? Do you want to try flying it?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hands on the control column.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait until we're straight and level.
Okay.
And I'm going to disengage the autopilot, and you'll just be very gentle with it.
Okay. And what am I
And
doing?
I'll help you. You're gonna be flying straight and level, and then you can try turning left and right a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
No. Okay.
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 Disengage the autopilot. Do you see the airport over there? Down there? You see it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I do.
You ready? Have a look at your horizon up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And the nose, and you want to keep it at about the same place. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. You're it.
Right.
Okay?
Yes. That's how I feel.
That's right.
What you
so
just did.
this is it. I disconnected the autopilot. Now you're flying.
Really?
Yes?
So we're landing.
Yes.
In Vancouver. Right now.
Absolutely. On runway 08 left.
Are you looking out there or are you looking down there?
Both.
Of course.
Absolutely.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Holy cow. Wow, that
And
was
we're gonna
amazing.
stop right here on the runway
That was amazing.
because this is a simulator and we can.
We can.
There
Just
we
in
go.
the middle of the runway. Perfect.
It has been an amazing day. I can't believe the things that you have shown me, taught me, put me inside. I can't believe that I got to land an airplane with you in my own home city. That was insane. So thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It was my pleasure, trust me.
Wonderful.
And because you have landed this beautiful simulator, you get your own wings as well.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Here you are.
That's crazy.
There you
It
are.
looks just like yours.
Just like
Can I
mine.
put it on?
Yes, of course.
Holy cow. Oh boy. Way to make the parents proud, Maggie.
Beautiful.
What do I look like, a pilot or what?
Gorgeous.
Thank you so much, Caroline.
Thank you, Maggie.
Thanks.
It's better to get somewhere a little bit later than not at all. We don't push the limits at WestJet. It's just as simple as that. And it's kind of nice to know as a guest because you know that we're not going to mess around. We're not going to try to push it to try to get you there or because we want to get home. You know, we all want to get home. But first and foremost, my job as a captain is to keep you safe, to get you to your destination safely, to your family.
I loved meeting and getting to know Caroline, an amazing lady who I can honestly call an inspiration, a wife, a mom, and a full-time airline pilot. Who ever said that you can't have it all?
New Gold is a proud founding sponsor and supporter of BC AMTA, the British Columbia Aboriginal Mine Training Association, led by CEO Laurie Sterrett.
New Gold has played a critical role in supporting the Aboriginal Mine Training Association. When we first started out, the new Afton project was at the beginning stages of their operation, and they did a very good job helping us to test and implement our training programs. And the result has been that they have an incredibly diverse workforce with over 30% representation from the local Aboriginal community. New Gold has set the bar very high for other industry partners, and I really believe that if others want to learn from our partnership, they could also build a very inclusive workforce. Building an inclusive workforce has been a central part of the mission for New Gold. We believe very strongly that by working together, we'll have many more years of a successful partnership.
Welcome back. Every morning I start my day off by listening to the morning show with Nat and Drew on Virgin Radio 95.3. And I thought to myself, it would be so amazing to take a look at what it is that those guys do on a daily basis. So let's follow Scooter, the producer and co-host on the Virgin Radio morning show.
We've got sunshine again for today. It's going to be really nice. Sunny 22, sunny tomorrow 23. Rain, a good chance of rain on Friday. I have family coming into town. First time ever my brother has ever visited Vancouver in his life.
And nothing like for the rain to come, so we just live up to every stereotype that Easterners have of Vancouver. From today's Best Mix, Virgin Radio.
So I don't know much about being on the radio or working for a radio station by any means, but thus far, arriving here at Virgin Radio, I do know that the hours, not my favorite. It's 5:30 in the morning. They start the show at 6, so this is totally standard for them. We had to get up at 4:30 to come here. But I do know one thing, I'm totally looking forward to meeting Scooter, Nat, and Drew and being part of their morning show. Let's go. Hey,
Hi.
you must be Scooter.
I am, and you're Maggie.
Very
so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Do you go by Scooter? Or
I can go by Scooter or Scott, whatever you prefer.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
great.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Hey,
We're
it's our
super
pleasure.
excited.
Yeah.
It's the morning show, so it's a little early, I won't lie.
Yeah, this is my our every day. So you want to be in radio, it means getting up early.
Get used to the 4 a.m.,
That's
4:30
right.
a.m.
That's right, yeah. Come on in, we're excited to show you how it all works.
Awesome.
Great.
Let's go.
My name is Scott Shantz, but I go by Scooter on the air here at Virgin Radio 953. Working with Nat and Drew is great. They're fantastic people. They bring a lot to the table. They're very hardworking. So it's the two of them are the show hosts, and then Aaron Davis is our news announcer and co-host, and then I am the producer of the show. And this is Nat and Drew.
Wow, this is where the magic happens.
Hey,
That's
right.
Holy, nice to meet you. A little early, I won't lie.
Hi, Meg.
I don't. Nice to meet you too. I don't normally meet people at 5:30 a.m., but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles for you guys, eh?
It's a magical time of day.
Well, I can't wait to hear the show, and I'm super excited to follow you guys around for the day.
Well, welcome. We're glad to have you here.
Thank God this thing doesn't pick up the heartbeat. How did I miss that on-air sign above my head?
Luckily, Nat came to my rescue.
Way to go, Maggie!
Oh, you ruined it!
Off to a brilliant start.
So Maggie decided that she wanted to job shadow in a radio station to see how professionals do it. And we would suggest right now you go to a different radio station. So you have some time at 6:37 in the morning. You
Try
can
to
probably
track
call
somebody down.
else.
Exactly.
The differences of opinion that we bring is what makes the show what it is. I think even if you may not agree with what somebody on the show says about something, we definitely try to present all sides of an issue. Hopefully there's somebody that you can identify with on the show.
Would you continue to date someone after discovering that you don't like their children?
Ooh,
Nat?
No. The thing with this is you would think that you don't meet the children for quite a while, most likely because people that are single parents, they want to protect their kids and not introduce them to like a new paramour every time.
Scooter, what about you?
Yeah, of course I would. You know, I would hope that I could be able to look at it as like, okay, maybe I don't get along with this child now, but maybe they'll grow to love me. I'll grow to love them.
So you would not break up?
I would not break
if
up
it was
with
a
somebody
meaningful relationship.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I would not.
Aaron?
Absolutely no.
So you're breaking up?
Yes, because let's face it, those relationships are interconnected. The person is having influence on the children, and the children are having an influence on the person you're dating. It's really important, I think, that everybody somehow gets along.
Joining us in studio this morning, we have a camera crew in studio with us for the TV show Job Hunters, which premieres this fall. Maggie Dorf is the host of the show. She's kind of been silent and in the background for most of the show this morning. But this topic is your life. You've got a lot of experience with it. Yeah. You're a single mom. How old's your daughter?
My daughter's 12.
We're basically just looking for what's happening that day, what's happening right now that listeners want to know about. You know, that could be concerts that are happening in the city, events that are happening, obviously the weather, the news, that sort of thing, and how are we going to reflect that? So, you know, I'm reading the newspaper, I'm surfing the internet, finding out all that sort of stuff, drinking coffee. You know, then we meet as a team and we decide how we're going to put these stories out there. It's one of the things I do behind the scenes is make our promos that we run throughout the rest of the day. So I'm always kind of keeping my ears open for, like, you know, sort of funny little moments.
Nat and Drew, Vancouver's #1 way to wake up.
There are 7 things you really shouldn't tell your colleagues at work. What you drank on the weekend, because that'll get back to your boss, and that's bad.
What if it wasn't the weekend?
What if your boss is with you?
That counts, right?
Yeah, basically just what you drank.
It might be worse for perceptions with your boss if it's what you drank on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Or what you drank during lunch.
Yeah.
Vancouver's #1 way to wake up. Nat and Drew, weekdays from 5:30 to 10, and only on Virgin 953.
I talk to our listeners and update our website and just all the day-to-day things that make our show happen.
You do so many things at the same time. It's insane, really. I guess because you've done it so many times, it does become a little routine, but still.
Social media has become like such a massive part of this, of like what we do. You should be posting throughout the day and just keeping in touch with your listeners that way. So I think it's a good thing. I really love being active on social media.
Cool.
I love looking at them just go at the show. We get to watch them through a window, and it is so neat.
I have never laughed so hard for so long in my entire life. These guys are awesome.
$1,000 Minute is like probably one of the biggest things that we do.
7:33, your chance to grab $1,000 is straight ahead. We're going to play the $1,000 Minute. Call us right now to play, 280-0953.
10 trivia questions in 60 seconds, and if you get them all right, you win $1,000.
Yeah.
Hi, Virgin. Hi, who's this? Have you played $1,000 Minute in the last 60 days? Okay, do you want to play today? It's a contest to win some cash. Let me calm your nerves here, okay? Nat and Drew are awesome. We're gonna have some fun. The most important thing is that you have fun. You're gonna win some cash for sure. I mean, these trivia questions, some of them are easy. Some of them, depending on what sort of TV you like to watch and stuff, might be a little bit more difficult, but I think they're pretty easy, so you'll definitely get some money, okay?
Melanie, 1 minute on the clock. We will ask you 10 questions. You get all 10 right, $1,000. If not, it is $10 for each correct answer.
The $1,000 Minute begins in 3, 2, 1. Who is the coach of the Vancouver Canucks? What car company makes the Boxster sports car?
BMW.
Name the TV series in which Mark Harmon stars as Leroy Jethro Gibbs.
Weeds.
What is 95 plus 95?
190.
What is the name of Kim Kardashian's mother?
Pass.
Complete this famous wedding saying. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blank.
Used.
What actress won an Academy Award for her role in the movie Black Swan?
Mia Kirshner.
Ankara is the capital city of what country?
Pass.
What is the last word of the song, O Canada? Oh, we're out of time.
No, it's the. We stand on guard for the.
Oh, wow.
$10, Melanie. Spend it wisely. $10. Have a great day. Thanks for having some fun with us. We'll do it again. $1,000 minute at 7:40 tomorrow morning.
It's like the highest minute in Vancouver morning radio, like far and away. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Your job is wicked. It's very...
Yeah, I mean...
all over the map.
I do. I totally love it. I started on the street team, which is like the entry-level sort of promotions gig at another local radio station here in Vancouver. You get to see how the promotions department works. You get to go out to events and see how listeners understand the station, what they love about it. You get to meet a lot of people that way. So I think that's a great way to start. Then I thought, oh, maybe I could turn this into a career. I really like this.
Take this seriously.
That's right, that's right. So I took the radio broadcast program at BCIT.
Okay.
They cover all the aspects of a station and how to get into it, what sort of career you might like based on your personality type. I worked in Canmore for a year.
Okay.
And then got a job in Calgary, and then my wife and I moved here. I mean, this last summer, I never would have pegged myself as a marathon runner, but because I lost a bet to Nat, I ran a half marathon in a chicken suit, which is something I never would have done without this job. I remember the first time that I even got to sit in studio with a morning show. It was over, like, you know, so quickly. And I was like, wow,
like,
you know, you don't even have a chance to catch your breath, and then it's over.
That's how I feel.
But you get used to it.
Totally.
I love it. I think that I'm so lucky to be able to do what I do. It's our job just to make people laugh. So we laugh too. We have a lot of fun. And, you know, I've gotten to do a lot of very cool things as a result of it. So I absolutely love what I do.
If you want a fast-paced, upbeat work environment where multitasking is key, you should definitely consider a career in radio. Scooter absolutely takes the cake when it comes to flawlessly managing 86 tasks all at the same time, live. Thanks so much for tuning in to our premiere episode of Job Hunters. Stay with us for the next few weeks as we bring you the most exciting careers and unique jobs from across the nation, including an executive chef from one of the best restaurants in Canada, and a season finale you don't want to miss. For Job Hunters, I'm Maggie Dorf. We'll see you next week.
Which of these common fantasies interests you the most? Is it S&M, role-playing, threesomes, or none of the above? Okay, Scooter, you.
Fine. All of the above, you guys.
All of the above.
Wait a minute, that wasn't one of the answers.
That's my answer, Drew.
No, you can't change the questions.
I'll try anything once.